Good afternoon, my gummies. How's everyone doing today on this Wednesday morning? Sorry, I accidentally muted myself. Sorry, trying to find that button. There it is. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's Thursday, and therefore we are back to our normal schedule of Xenoblade. Woo! Exhausted. Oh my goodness. Well, I have a Simba in my arms, who is making it very hard to reach my keyboard to change to the game. Let's see if we can do it Indiana Jones style. There we go. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Xenoblade. Oh my goodness, where did the chat go? Ah, Simba! Simba! No, root beer, no! Alright. Oh, there it is. It popped up. Don't worry, gummies. And while we are on the intro, let's pause the music. There we go. While we're on the intro, Scooby redeemed a hydrate. Do I have the hydrate one guy? No, I don't. Unfortunate. But just know that I am taking a sippy right now, and all the gummies should also take a sippy of their chosen hydration device. Sippy. Alright. It has been a few weeks for Xenoblade. So, we definitely need a little refresher of where we were last time. I believe we were... we had just gotten the high purity ether crystal, I think. Oh, right, because the library got, not library, the laboratory, that one got, in smoke. Melia did not pass away, she, fainted. And then, Companion's Keep, was being, bombarded, I think. I think those are the chain of events. I know the base game of Xenoblade pretty well, but Future Connected I'm pretty fuzzy on because I've only played it the once. So
now what we need to do is modify the weapon to incorporate the crystals.
Right, we were gonna infuse the Xenoblade with crystals to make it into a better blade.
They're through.
If only they'd waited a few hours.
Unfortunately, the story is not that convenient.
Follow me.
Right.
We shall deal with the intruders.
Oh my goodness, I am just hiccuping all the time.
Teelan, you stay put. Gotcha.
Oh, why is Shulk extra Twinkie in this one? He did become a god for very briefly, and I know his, like, main wish was to, you know, let people decide their own futures and all that. But it is my belief that his biggest wish was to become the ultimate twink like Alvis. And so that's why he's extra Twinkie in this one. Ooh, 12 hours. We're nearing the end of this. I believe this is almost like a 20-hour game, depending on if you do like all the side quests and stuff. Apotheosis comes with extra twinkiness. Oh, yes. Listen, sometimes you gotta make up your own lore, and this is the path that we're running with. Not because I'm projecting myself onto Alvis in that I want to also become the ultimate twink. That's definitely not a lifelong dream of mine. But I do love collecting stuff. Oh, is it apotheosis? Like apothecary, but with thesis. Yo, you're getting a half sleeve tattoo with the three main swords are in? That's so cool. Oh my goodness. I honestly, if I were to get a tattoo, it would probably also be Xenoblade. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know if it'd be like the three main swords or just like a little one with like probably the newest sword, honestly. But that's getting to like Xenoblade 2 stuff, so.
Not against the big one. We'll keep the small fry off your back.
The Wii Fortnite game. I mean, that's not a wrong that's not a wrong deduction. Okay, but let's be real, if Shulk somehow got into Fortnite, I absolutely would play it. Like, I always rib on Fortnite because it is very silly of a game. I do love the fact that Sasuke from Naruto is only truly happy when he's given a gun. So that's the plus side of Fortnite. On the other side, I just can't imagine Shulk with a gun. What? Yeah, Shulk is basically Shulk from Super Smash Bros. Rather than like from the Shulk Xenoblade. To be fair, I think a lot of Smash characters are like that. Like Ness Earthbound. Like for a long time I didn't know that he was from like a specific game. I always knew him from like, yes, Ness from Super Smash Brothers. So
We beat them this time.
I played Fire Emblem for 5 seconds.
If you'd already left when that happened, we'd be smart.
Oh, I love being called a Philistine.
Down with Fog King. Situation is tough.
But I played Fire Emblem for about the grand total of 5 seconds. I got the 3DS version. I think it's like Awakenings.
They won't agree. You know they despise us.
Yeah, because I think it's like Awakenings and Birthright and something.
What needs to be done.
But I didn't understand Fire Emblem, so I was really bad at it, so I stopped playing it. But now that I'm older and somewhat better at video games,
I swear it. I will bring them back with me.
I would be very interested in playing like a tactical RPG.
I'll be right here, trusting and waiting.
Yeah, trusting and waiting. Let's go.
Yeah. Hurry up and go.
But I haven't.
I've heard pretty mid things about Engage. Isn't that the
As your
one
orders,
with the
Though we're short-handed as it is.
oh god,
Will you be
the
okay?
Pepsi.
Just go.
the Pepsi
before I change
protagonist.
my mind.
Thank you. We'll be quick.
Yes, the blue and red hair character that looks like but
Impossible. More already.
I've heard them be compared to Pepsi or toothpaste.
We must hurry. Come, follow me.
You head straight for the cape.
What are you saying? This will take all of us.
I know
Tyreo,
exactly
what are you
my
doing?
orders are here. I hope I don't have to remind you what yours are.
But
You said it yourself.
Yo, Tyrea providing like proper support to Melia. We love that after her half-sister tried to kill her.
Companion's aid.
Tyrea,
Radzam is trusting you with this. Now you put your trust in me.
But yeah, oh my goodness. Maybe one of these days I'll play Fire Emblem.
come on. We make for the companion's cape.
It's just, I know it's a long game, and I feel like Three Houses is a good introduction to Fire Emblem, but also, like, it scares me because to get like the full story, you need to play it 3 different times, at best, because like you have to do the whole 3 houses thing. Oh, 4 times, even better. And like, how long is a single playthrough? What's the 4th time then? Like, I know you do 3 times for each of the 3 houses, unless if there's a secret 4th option, which is vanilla extract. Oh, one of the houses 2 routes. Okay. Is it the yellow house with my boy Yellow Man Mustard? I sure hope it is. Oh, no more on the topic. Oh no. It sounds like I just need to go and play it. Big rip. One of these days, maybe. I make no promises on such things. Mostly because I have no emotional attachment to, I have no emotional attachment to Fire Emblem as, like, a concept. But I'm willing to try it at some point. Especially now, the Fire Emblem game is, getting, a sequel. I think next year? Listen, Stone Toss, most games are, shorter than Xenoblade. So 40 to 50 hours, I feel like that's a pretty solid number that most RPGs are at. If you're not Xenoblade. So I think that's very doable for a stream. It would probably be a lot more of a committed project though, kind of like Xenoblade, where it probably won't take most of the year, probably half or so, depending on how fast we get through it. Oh, hey, you're not a collectible. You're a snail. Anyway. Yeah, like, at least with Xenoblade, I can be like, ah, yes, it will take at least a full year, depending on if we, like, delay things or whatever. Xenoblade 2, I have no idea how long that's gonna take, because my personal, save, I have about 300 hours into it, and I still haven't 100%ed it. Granted, I came into Xenoblade 1 not expecting to try and 100% it, and we kind of did anyway. Yeah, I spent a long time. Listen, I was a younger person at that point. But then again, like, I would also just hang out in the environments and, like, listen to the music. So, there's that, too. And like not fully understanding like Xenoblade. Like the battle mechanics, which are needlessly complicated, and with like terrible tutorials, but that's beside the point. But like I've played, let's see, I've played Xenoblade 2 like a lot. I've done a lot of new game pluses. So yeah, but yeah, so I wasn't expecting 100% ish Xenoblade 1. I was like, this is gonna be a huge game, and then I proceeded to do that anyway. Xenoblade 2, we're definitely not going to do that, mostly because of the blade system, which is a gachapon system, and like you're not even guaranteed the blades. I am missing one blade in my personal playthrough, and I'm extremely mad. No, it's not Cosmos. Surprisingly enough, it's actually Newt. Like throughout multiple playthroughs, I have never gotten Newt. And that's insane, because Cosmos is like the one that like everybody misses because she has such a low encounter rate. But, you know, Newt, I mean, I don't even like her design anyway, but I just wanted, I like completing things, you know? Okay, so I don't even know what's going on at this point. I know everyone's surprised that we're, like, offering help to, the Companions Cape people. Let's finish them with a Union Strike. We don't really need a heal. Yeah, that works. Yeah, oh my god, I love Daga so much. Wow, that was way too early. Dagus is probably one of my favorite blades. I love how he like pulls out his throne. But like, we're talking a little bit too much about Xenoblade 2 for Xenoblade 1. But you know, just know I love the game. It's one of my favorites out of the trilogy. Yeah, okay, so like I did the farming methods, and like I would go through like hundreds of core crystals, and it's like, nope, Newt is just not gonna come home, and I had to live with that.
Make no mistake.
Mom. Fog be sighted.
It does sound like a skill issue. Dragon Quest is also a series of games that I would like to play. I played... What's the one that came out? Oh, actually, no, that's too a vague question. Is it Dragon Quest 11?
They're all just gone. What? But how?
No, it's not 11. 8?
Yeah? What the hell are you?
Oh, it's the one that everybody loves.
We've come to make a request. Time is of the essence.
What's the one,
Go on.
Would you return to Grandel?
It's the protagonist with like not the bowl cut, but like
Indeed.
very straight bob haircut.
What if I said Grandel is besieged
He
by
has
fog
like a
beasts?
blue-haired spiky thief. There's a
Far too
jester.
busy
His name is
to come here
Sylvester.
just to lie.
And the villagers? Are they safe?
Yes, for the time being, but not for much longer.
I'm pretty sure it's 8. It sounds correct, because I don't think Dragon Quest has as many mainline entries into it as much as like Final Fantasy.
No. Just connecting the dots. If
And
we
then I
were
know Dragon
then-
Quest 1 and 2,
I trust I need
as well as 3, got an HD
hit, you need
remake.
not. But it's not as simple as you make it out.
I never said anything about simple.
But you did
Wow, I
once.
love Melly going, I never said anything about simple.
Do I now?
What matters here is that the lives you have been guarding are once again in danger as we speak.
Yes, but
You're
Yo!
free to have your reasons,
but
you
yeah,
need to find a way
like,
to accept reality.
I've been interested in playing like the Dragon Quest series mostly because like they were formative for JRPGs. And I don't think they're terribly
We
long.
are the lucky ones.
what do you mean?
We can go home.
That's
Oh,
nonsense.
call the boys out.
Has Alchemoth.
Yes, but our home is
Sorry, I
right
also have a
there,
Simba.
even if we cannot live in it now. But what of the other refugees? To them, home
I
is
also
gone.
really want to play Chrono Trigger. I'm hoping
Even if they
that
could
can
leave,
get on the
They have no certainty home still
the
exists.
Nintendo Switch Online
We,
at some point, because I feel like that'd be really fun to
how
play.
could we possibly?
Like I've seen a few
It is never
playthroughs,
too
and
late
I
to
listened to the
make amends.
soundtrack because it's Yasunori
As
Mitsuda,
long as you live.
but I haven't played the
After
game
all,
myself. And I
despite
also want to
your
play
flaws,
Earthbound.
You are neighbors, family. Those
There's just so many games I
can
want to
withstand more
play.
than you think. Maxis, realize what you have. Do it before it's too late.
Yo, Scooby, you're only 30. Your gray hairs are still showing.
Maxis, I'm
Let's
going
see,
with these people. I can't turn my back on them.
Oh no, everyone's being afflicted by the power of friendship.
Maxis,
Oh, let me just like let you hear that I'm messing around with my camera.
Goddamn
There we
good.
go.
All right, I'm in.
So you're with us?
truly.
Yes.
Yes, they've realized the
Wasn't your
power of
fancy
friendship.
words that swayed me. My family needs me.
I'll be 30 in 20 years. I don't know how old you think I am, but I'm closer to 30 than you might think. Alright, so we've learned the power of friendship. Alright, we need to go get those flowers. And then we keep on dying. Let's try and get those flowers now. Oh god, I love the Bionis shoulder theme so much. Just the flute. It reminds me of Xenoblade 3, honestly. Which is like kind of a terrible comparison. Like Xenoblade 3 is not Xenoblade 1, but god, yeah, the flutes in 3 go hard. And I still think about how Xenoblade 3 was gypped out of Game of the Year. And it makes me so angry because I'm like, they made their own flutes, man. Oh, look at that boy. A Simba. Yeah, like, I was resigned for the eventual loss of Xenoblade because, like, no one's gonna play through 150 hours, and the soundtrack that was out at the time was 11 hours. And no one's gonna sit down and do that. Alright, we should be able to do this. So, like, I knew I was gonna lose, but, I'm still mad about it. Oh yeah! Oh my god, I forgot that Expedition 33 came out this year. Man, that's also a game I want to play. I've heard very good things about it. Like, it's like a love letter to JRPGs, essentially. And it's very French. So, like, that's also a game that I want to play. And it's just like, I have all these games that I want to play, and they're just so long. Oh well, it's fine. We're gonna buster this guy. Yo, it only took us several tries and several days. But we finally got rid of these lizards, and we can now take this flower. Alright. Wow, alright. Going to Grandale Ramparts. Recency bias is a real thing, man. Like, it's kind of scary. Like, I'm always hesitant to put the Xenoblades on a tier list because I'm like, oh yeah, Xenoblade 3 is my favorite because it came out recently and it really resonated with me. Not me dropping my controller. Haha. Sorry, Simba. But like, it's also hard to put there we go. I guess Xenoblade in a definitive tier list. Cause like, each of the games came out and I experienced them at like vastly different points in my lives, and so they have wildly different contexts.
When you see me fall, abandon this place and withdraw into Grandale.
Alright. Yo, Simba, you're so cute.
He kept us waiting. You big jerk.
There we go. Yo, Melia runs in with the Scrod.
And it looks like they brought the companions with her.
Let's clear a path.
Top 5 games are Xenoblade 2, Metaphor, Expedition 33, Xenoblade 1, Xenoblade 3. That is a fair tier list. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like what my favorite games would be. Silksong for Game of the Year. Yo. I'm so glad that the Silksong Wanters were able to get Silksong this year. I've heard it's very good. And probably marginally easier than Hollow Knight. If I understand that correctly. But all I have is various opinions on the internet plus one of my friends, so. Oh, was Silksong way too hard? Maybe I confused it. Like, I know that it doesn't quite have as insane mechanics as Hollow Knight. Ooh, let's get that heal going. Like, I think there was like a mechanic called pogoing where you had to like unlearn it for Silksong or something, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Yo, this guy is immune to topple, and I absolutely hate that. Shulk, why on earth do you have the aggro? Like, it should be squarely on Nene's shoulders. Alright. Resist? Why are you resisting damage? Probably because you're like a fog beast or whatever. That's fine. What if we humbly, buster you? And then we can probably end this with a union strike, honestly. If we do a red comet. Yeah, we got the bonus damage. Let's go. We did it, boys. I'm getting so good at video games. People should be scared.
Thank you. Huh. It's me who should be thanking you, Ransom. If you hadn't spoken out when you did, we couldn't be having this conversation.
What are you talking about? If it weren't for your
There's unions in this game that go on strike. Yeah. I mean, like, after Zanza, like, ultimately crumbled into dust, I mean, someone had to form a union, you know? We essentially formed a union to kill Zanza. We killed capitalism.
Cannot put up with this sentimental manure, was exact words.
Sounds just like her.
To a T.
Also, I
Lady
really
Melia,
love
I'm glad we
Melia's
trusted you.
swimsuit.
We owe
I don't
you
know
a
if I've
debt for
commented
our
about that,
lives.
You have only each other to thank.
but I really love it.
Huh? Wait up.
Oh, Like a Dragon, isn't that
Did he say
Yakuza?
Melia?
Indeed.
Ah, I want to play Yakuza so bad. I want to hear a Baka Mitai.
The Melia Antiqua?
Antiqua.
Antiqua?
Yes. I do get called that sometimes.
No. What?
Hello, yes, I am your queen.
Your Highness is the Crown Princess Melia.
Do you need a minute, Maxis?
Impudence.
Oh my goodness, these guys really said Melia. It's surely not the Melia. Surely not.
Is he telling the truth?
You know, one of these days I'll play Yakuza. I actually have Yakuza. I think it's specifically Yakuza 0.
What our people need now is hope only.
And I haven't had the time to play it, but maybe one of these days. I think it's also like a pretty long game.
Much work remains, after all.
You mean slaying the Fog King? Lady Melia, we companions will form your honor guard.
Yo, we've learned the power of friendship, and now we're learning about honoring guards.
You won't. You companions.
Oh, Octopath 0. Oh my goodness. I absolutely adored Octopath 1. I haven't played 2, nor have I played the mobile game.
I understand well. But for the sake of those fallen.
But man,
you must
Octopath
protect the
0.
living. Don't you think that's the best way to use your talents right now?
I have a few Square Enix games where
knowledge, Tyrea's will.
they were like experimenting with stuff.
It's the only way.
Like Harvestella was pretty interesting. And Oninaki was also pretty interesting.
We accept.
But I really enjoy when they release like the HD 2D stuff.
Lady Melia,
Like
take care.
Absolutely.
it looks so good. Maybe I'll also play Octopath Traveler on stream. But again, long form RPG screams.
They're counting on us too.
Yes. Let us perform the enhancements at Radsom's. May we, Radsom?
Only too
No,
gladly,
you can't.
Miss Melia.
Oh, alright. Oh, we're just going straight into it. We've unlocked the hole.
It's ready.
What? It's not changed much.
I mean, you opened it up.
Quite.
You can put your hand in there now.
Well, it was more of a tweak.
I don't mind. If it lets us take down the Fog King.
Theoretically.
Finally come time for denouement. These are fucking numbers.
Nay, please. Like, it sounded like her, stressing of denouement was completely wrong. Not to mention,
It is
she
time.
pronounced the last few letters, and you don't do that in French.
Whoa, wait! Tilan, not to cause mischief in meantime, okay?
In fact, like, what even is French? Like, you don't even pronounce half of the words in there.
So, you did it.
Thanks to you, and to Teelan.
Honestly, that looks pretty sick.
Strength and honor, friend.
We will do our best.
Low-key, I was hoping Radzim would say, noblesse oblige.
You saw it.
Yeah.
But how will we get in there? I tried to enter several times, but the transporter refused to work.
That's because it was set so that only I could activate it.
Dang, Tyrea.
The villa was where I rescued Teelan from the Fog King's clutches before you came. I wanted to seal it off and trap the monster inside.
You know what? Good for her.
Except
The transporters, they don't mean a damn thing to it. Still, it seemed better than nothing, so I put it on lockdown.
I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, even if that's
I
not
used
absolute
this for
nonsense.
Authentication. Take it. I have no need of it anymore.
I see.
We'll keep guard here, don't worry.
Good. I shall count on it.
Our race's future is in your hands. Got it?
Could you say that the future is connected? We nod at each other. That's what makes us sisters.
All right. I won't let you down. Well, let's go.
Nanny got friends, and friends of friends. That line of Hero Bonkino!
Who's opening these gates? Like, there's no one there.
You brave few who venture forth, we salute you!
You cannot touch the cat, but I can touch the cat for you. Are you talking about the pink one, the green one, or Simba? You're opening the doors? I can't believe it. I can't believe you could, like, reach your consciousness, like, through the game and just open the doors. That's incredible, Scooby. Alright, I love how I'm just like, ah yes, it's time to get all the collectibles. I think we've already gotten these collectibles, though. I think we've 100%ed them. Whoops, wrong menu. You're on the way to touch the cat. Also Simba. You know what? I mean, Simba is very fluffy. I love him with all of my heart. Oh, look, we got main cat. Alright, area maps. Let's go, not to the Bion Shoulder, but to Alchemoth. Can you believe that we're, like, almost done with this game? Actually, how's the quest log doing? We need to go to Nestanor. And maybe Thad and Grandel will finally be wanting to bake some sweets. Where are we going? Right there. Actually, you know, we can just skip travel. There is... Oh my god, there's so many quests. Can I dox myself real quick? I mean, I'm pretty sure, I doxed myself at the beginning in the intro where, I mentioned that we're at the Nervous River. Actually, technically, we're the campsite of the Nervous River. So. If you can find where that is, you can definitely, find where I live then. Let's see. Alright, we're going to go to that bridge. Yeah. Or I guess not quite to that bridge. There's a cemetery over there. Oh my goodness, let's just, like, be targeted by, this bird. Also, I love our Napons waddling in back of us like little chickens. I love them. Let's see, there's a guy over here, and there's the person we need to talk to. It's a child.
Hello.
Wow, those must be the Dawn Smiles, huh? Thanks so much for finding them. A lot of people died trying to get the capital back. One guy was someone I really looked up to. He was strong and kind, sort of like the brother I never had. I actually wanted to find the flowers by myself, but I guess I can always do that next time. Really though, thank you. I'm sure this made him happy. Oh, and they even added some flowers. We got pointed sleeves, princess bottoms, and knee-high boots. Those are for Melia specifically. I believe they're her black? Tyrea's mask! We can be the assassin. Oh no, this is the golden ones. Yeah, alright. Very well then. Going on. Let's go to... Wow, there are so many side quests in Grandel now. It's like, you're about to reach the end of the game. Do you want to sidetrack? And it's like, oh yes, please. Oh, hey, it's the children. Angela. I'd like to... Oh. I want to talk to Kino. It's like, who wants to talk to Kino? Here's Kino.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Kino. You've helped me make so many friends, so I wanted to get us something special to bring us closer. Like a matching set of items we could all wear. Do you have any good ideas? Kino just have the ticket. We'll make Angela and friends traditional Napon-style friendship bracelets. Friendship bracelets? And you can make them, Kino? That's an amazing idea. I love it. For starter, need some elastic ivy. Angela know where to find, maybe? Elastic ivy. Right. I think my dad was using it when clearing away some rubble. He was always going off into the woods along Thul's Way, so maybe that's where the vines grow? Yeah, good. Must find there. So we need to find 5 elastic ivies. It's just like right over here. We can easily go into like the Ruins Cave or Thul's Way and get them. So before we go do that, let's go get the other side quests. Winnie! Hey, girl. I'm sorry to accost you, but do you know where young Ardred and Mr. Cars? I'm actually a little worried about them. I've heard the two of them departed for Zekir Marga Quarry some time ago. Well, they've been gone a while now. I thought they would be back already. It's awfully presumptuous of me, I know, but wouldn't you be so good as to look for Ardred and Cars? You know, the ka-chow. Since I lost my husband, young Ardred, and Mr. Cars as well, since I got here, well, they've been nothing but kind to me. And if something had happened to them, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. This sounds like job for here upon Kino. Nene will be grading performance of Kino. You sure will, buddy. Next we go inside. Maybe we can talk to our boy Than. Let's see. Not related to Thanatos. I may or may not be on a Hades kick. Radsum! Ah, it's you. I'm glad you stopped by. I have something I've run by you. As a researcher, I've been doing my part to alleviate the food shortage threatening us by developing a new food source. It will be a complete solution, meeting the nutritional requirements of all organic beings born of the Bionis. I will call it Radzamalt Cubed. See, I even have a name ready, but it was the question of flavor profile that I found hardest, stemming my progress. Smack, you know, like a sense of taste, so it may only be natural, but it's the last step before I can call my formula complete. If only I had access to that ephemeral spice that make any and all things into delicacies, the glutton's herb. Friends, could I persuade you to help me search for the stuff? Absolutely, man. I hear that flavor is a vitally important element of food intake for organic life. Bearing that in mind, fixing the flavor profile is almost more important than balancing the nutritional values. Hence, the glutton's herb, a plant native to this region, which, when mixed in food and heated, gives a delicious flavor. But what does delicious flavor mean exactly? It's so deeply fascinating. This sounds like job for Hereupon Kino. And it's your boy, Thad. Hello. Miss Tyrea. What a woman. So cool and aloof, so athletic, and that sharp profile. I'd let her stab me. The sight of her pierces my heart and snails me in place every time. I have made my mind up. I will create my finest culinary creation yet and dedicate it to Tyrea to win her heart. And how she will swoon. After all, conventional wisdom has it that opposites attract, so a powerful woman like her must want a homebody like me. You're friends with Tyrea, right? You'd want to make her happy, right? Well then, you'll help me out, right? If you happen to get some cream wheat, angel bream, and gentle clams, please give them to me, okay? Well, we only have one cream wheat, and no gentle clams, and all the angel breams. Thanks, friends, I'm counting on you. Mine and Treya's happily ever after is hanging in the balance. He's gonna invent Cola. I mean, Razum would definitely do something like that, just in the name of researching. Let's see. We might be able to view, some quiet moments as well while we're here. Let's head over to Hero's Rest. Do. Ah.
Whatcha?
Also, humble shout out. So I've been, like, really saying, like, oh my god, hydrate? Give me just 1 second. Why are you, oh my god. Why are you making my hydrate so much? There's so many hydrations. Oh my god, you're gonna make me hydrate so much I run out of water. I'm so glad that I don't have a sound effect going off. That would be so silly. Alright, I've run out of water in my bottle, which may have been the goal for redeeming so many hydrations. But I feel like this is not enough to hydrate, for the gummies. So, when we go on break, I will bring out another drink. Just like I normally do, and I will, like, hydrate even better. I am surprised that, like, I have a visual that I have, but I don't know if it's, like, available on, the screen. Yo, dreaming big. Just regular gummies. I like to eat gummies. Gummies are good. Oh, squeeze.
Cozy and Josie, Sleepsy and Sunsy. Sister Pon, Kino just have dream of become hero Pon. Meh? Big impressed, Kino. Even dream.
I can't tell if Kino, like it's a pattern on his belly, or like he's trying to mimic,
What Nene do?
Ricky's scar.
But lying in sun, just like but that
Gummies like, regular gummies, not like the weed gummies. I do enjoy a good, Jolly Ranger gummy.
To help Sister Pon, Kino gets sulfate too. Man, what happened next?
Although I have been told,
Stomach full of
oh, one, never do drugs, kids. But
Day of Happy.
that's so silly.
Very happy to be frog food. No, wait. How we get
Oh god, what do people say?
ate till full. It sound like dream.
God, everyone's just like, wow, are you on drugs? And I'm like, no, this is just me. And they're like, wow, okay, never do drugs then. And I'm like, sure, okay, already doing that.
And that's how Kino become mighty hero born. Such sudden. Now, what give? Why not Nene become hero born?
Because you're a woman. No.
But what happened? It was
Although we
just
haven't really
dream.
seen a girl here upon.
No longer was hero born. Meh. Well, Nene think Kino become more closer to Heropon each day. Kino, while travel with Mr. Shock and Miss Melia, Kino tried to talk to all many sorts of people. And also, ancient Nopon art of shifty slip that Kino practiced so long looked like it come along nicely.
Oh, you know,
Really?
all things considered, I really love Kino and Nene's relationship.
Wait, how Nene know Kino was practicing shifty slip technique? Meh, he's not to sweat teensy details.
She just knows.
Shifty also.
Poppy Cutie Pie is my hero pawn. Absolutely.
Hard to become hero pawn. Which mean
Big rip that Xenoblade 2 does not have a hero pawn. Therefore, I will elect Poppy Cutie Pie to be the hero pawn.
Mr. Shock and Miss Melia such amazing. Always give everything for others. They like real life hero pawn. But what about Kino defeat King of Fog? Could even do all by lonesome.
Okay, Kino. Kino's like, what, 5 years old?
Kino's short. But there's no need for Kino to fight by lonesome. Everyone defeat Fog King together. If fight alone, is always chance to slip up and make mistake. But when all together, help one another to succeed.
That's the power of
Nene
friendship,
make
baby.
sure everyone stay safe. And Kino make sure everyone stay healthy. Mama,
Meh.
Kino convinced? After beat King of Fog, Kino be hero one? For sure, get big battle
You know,
back
like,
from
I just kind of realized this, but Kino takes on, like, the role of a healer in this,
Hero Pawn.
story.
Vanquisher of King of Fog.
And
Mama, Kino have
I feel like
to.
that's an interesting
Nene always
flip,
Kino.
because with Ricky, like, he was basically another tank.
Aw,
Kind of like a wild card tank
things. With
um,
Nene by side of Kino, King of Fog
that
just
mostly
makes
relied on status effects and stuff.
spirit.
Um,
Nene also said plucked.
but like, Kino is like the opposite of that. And I think that's kind of cool. I just kind of wish that, the ideas could be more executed. Like, I don't know if it's because it's just the constraints of the story, or whatever the heck they were doing, but yeah, like, I don't know if that was specifically what they were going for. I guess that's what I, like, my train of thought is. Cause hey, like, there's some people. How you doing? Oh, they mean nothing. So let's go to Agni's birthplace. Like, I don't know if they like meant it in a design decision, being like, this child wants to be like his dad, but he's more of a healer and therefore he's gonna run into more trouble. Or if it's just like, yeah, we need someone to fill out the healer role because for some reason Charlotte can't be in this. And maybe she's too busy marrying Ryan. So it's an interesting thing. All right, we got the cream wheats. I think that should. Okay. The surefire hit. Yeah, that's enough for Thad. Lenaire. So that means we need to go back to Grandel. But not before we go to the Old King's Testament, picks up some other things. Hello. Oh, hello. Everybody's gonna chase after me. Delicious. We love that. Listen, you may want a piece of Kino, but Kino is actually rather the not delicious. I'm hoping that one of the items we want is up here. It probably isn't, though. I kind of just panicked. Oh, look! There's an item. It's right over there. We got one of the Glutton's herbs. There is a Fog Beast. Level 78, Contemptuous Greymane. He's a Fog Beast and a unique monster. I'm not touching that. Okay, here's a question for the gummies. What do you consider 100% completion in Xenoblade? Is it like doing all the side quests, reaching 100% infinity with like everybody, or not quite like everybody, but like the different sections, and like the things that are trackable, or do you also consider like beating all the unique monsters to be part of that 100%?
Indeed, I concur. People shopping now? Run a column, though. Let us hurry onwards.
You know, that's honestly my favorite part of Xenoblade, when Shulk got to say, hey, I just Xenoed my blade, and then CSI Miami music comes on. Yeah. Absolutely favorite part. Alright, there's the third Glutton's herb. Now let's go to the Thul's Way. Or Thulus? Thuls? Or, you know, maybe we just don't pronounce that H, so it can be like Tools. But anyway, I guess, like, long and short of it, is it, like, do you consider all the trackable things to be complete? Or do you also consider, like, unique monsters which are not really that trackable? There's at least not an easy way to track if you've, like, defeated them. Alright. And then let's go to the quarry. Quarry? The quarry. Carry. I know it's pronounced like quarry, but wow. Just making that sound is terrible. Alright, NGL, I read Forbidden Hushland as Forbidden Husband, and I'm like, isn't that the most funny, silly thing? Hey, it's a guy! Cars! Huh, it's you. Ka-chow. Carrie Underwood. Anyway, some coincidence running into you out here. Myself? Well, it's as you can see, I'm harvesting high ether crystals. You know, you've incorporated the crystals into your weapon, but I think they can also make for some powerful armor. Ardred's got into his head that he'll make himself a weapon, but the oaf can't see the bigger picture. We could rule the world. I mean, we could keep Lady Winnie safe. Surely the key is to prioritize defensive measures, and that's exactly why I... Huh? Oh, Lady Winnie asked you to search for me? Really? Seems my rash behavior has caused her no small amount of anguish. I'll be returning presently. Must waste no time in putting her mind at ease. Oh my god, so many hydrations. I might need to break out the second hydration device. Oh my goodness. Well, you're not right there. You're probably on the other side. I do got hiccups, but I get them fairly easily, and it sucks. I'm pretty sure I get hiccups from drinking the water. But I do appreciate the gummies trying to drown me. Alright. You know, I really hate just hanging out in the back and hoping that I can do damage. There we go. Lies made from the extreme right. Like, if I drink water, I get the hiccups? I would chalk that to there's propaganda in general. Oh, you folk! Never expected to meet you here. Me? Isn't it obvious? I came to mine for high ether crystals. I heard they let you fight back against the Fog King. Naturally, I'm getting my weapon upgraded too. It appears that Cars had the same notion, but I expect that the Brainiac wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real fight. I'm the only one who can protect Miss Winnie. Me! I'll be her sword. What? Miss Winnie was worried? About me? Good heavens! How could I not see it? To think I could be the source of her stress! I return presently. There's no need to fear, Miss Winnie. I shall be with you forthwith! You go, guy. I'm just gonna get some crystals. Thank you. I think that's it over here, so we just need to go back to Grandel, talk to the people, and then we profit. Aw, Simba, are you dreaming? Do you see his little paws go like little twitch twitch? Oh, he's so cute. Alright, I'm gonna park Kino right here. And let me go get my second hydration device so, I won't forget to hydrate. Give me 1 second. Can you really believe that Simba thought I was gonna, like, feed him? Alright. Actually, you know what? Walk into my room, actually. I just wanted to show the gummies. This is my second hydration device. It's, taro milk tea. Or not like milk tea, but it's like taro flavored milk. There you go. Will this satisfy the gummies and their desire to make me hydrate? Oh, well, Simba will definitely eat the straw. Juice box. Yo, I absolutely love, like, taro flavored stuff. And this just reminds me of, like a taro bubble tea without the tapioca pearls.
Campbell, you want to go back on camera?
Let me put the shield up so y'all aren't looking directly into my room. There we go. There's a boy. Juice box. Alright, moving on. We're gonna go talk to Fan. Hopefully this will inspire him to want to make a dessert for us. But first we gotta, like, fulfill his selfish desires.
Who, me?
Oh ho! So that's the famed Glenn's herb. Now then, let me have a look-see. As I thought, this plant contains special aromatic compounds not found in any other species known to science. If only I could transcribe the molecular structure and replicate the compound it would lead me to. Oh, I apologize. My analytical brain has sprung into action again. Thank you very much for this, friends. With your help, I'm a step closer to finalizing my work. Once Radzamalt Cubed is ready, you will of course be more than welcome to try it, and give me your honest opinions. New furry romance anime. Do you mean with you our love will make it through? To which I will answer, yes. It's surprisingly really good. It doesn't go into... I mean, Kasara is very cute. I adore her. It feels like it often doesn't want to, fulfill some of the themes that it kind of sets out. It kind of sidesteps a lot of it, a lot of the time. And it's kind of disappointing. And the production... it wavers a lot. But man, like... these kids are so cute. It's enjoyable to watch. But I do wish that it delved more into, you know, the exclusionism and stuff. But, you know, whatever. That's what B-Stars is for. Wow, you got me the stuff. I knew you'd pull through for me. I will use these ingredients to whip up a risotto that will place me firmly among the great cooks of yore. With that dish, I will find my way to Tyrea's heart. Thanks, friends. I can't tell you how much it means. Be sure that when we tie the knot, you'll be the ones we invite. So with the Berserk 2016 very specifically, the reason why they went for the CG that has become infamous now was that they ran out of time because there was just like a whole bunch of like styles that they wanted to try, but they could never find like the spaghetti that stuck to the wall. And so they were kind of forced to do that. It doesn't make it any better. A spaghetti that sticks to the wall, you know? Sometimes it's of my very own Aaron phrasing. Feel free to use it in your daily life.
Hello.
Anyway, hey there, friends! You're looking for a chef with experience working in the capital? Well, now, it's your lucky day, it appears. It just so happens that I am one such chef. Nobody wants to use spaghetti on the wall. And since I owe you for that thing before, of course you can ask me for anything. Whoa, an enormous dessert? That sounds fab. Counts me in. I'll get my stuff ready, so do go on ahead. I love how we needed a very specific quest before we could do this one. But we got this super early on. And that's just really mean. But yeah. So, Berserk 2016, that style was not by choice. It was more born out of the circumstances. And I did watch at least 3 episodes of that, and that was wow. Doesn't make it doesn't make it any less worse. But know that it did have a reason for looking like that. Kino discover motherload of elastic ivy. Here, Angela, can hold on for now. Okay. Understood. I'll be sure to keep them safe. Next is sparkle stones. Kino saw stones that look very similar near a lake where Junks landed. Should be no problemo to find sparkle stones if look there. Got our next task for that. Look at this boy. Hey, you late. We've been ready for ages. Can we get started already? Ah, yes, please. Alright, then bear with me for just a second. I'll go and do my thing in the kitchen. You stay here, okay? And no peeking. Simba, why are you so orange right now? Oh! Now that's a pom-pom pourine if I ever saw one. How about that, huh? It's my latest masterpiece. I've poured my life's blood into making it. Figuratively, of course. Feast your eyes and mouth on the creme caramel colossus, king of desserts. Whoa. It looks incredible-licious. Such springy, bouncy texture. Such bountiful, curvaceous beauty. And most best of all, size ability to make a dino beast look pale in comparison. It has exceeded expectations of Ara on all metrics, bar none. I am happy that our efforts could evoke such jubilation. Does this take care of Ricky's death then? Needless to say, even with interest, they're enough to make change. Hereupon, who chose guarantor well. Right, well, feel free to dig in. The proof is in the creme de la caramel, as they say, is in the eating. Can Eric in Ara really? Of course. But is really okay for Ara to eat the whole thing by own self? Naturally. Listen, put me in, coach. Put me in. Alright then, Ara accepts challenge. Yeah, One Punch Man Season 3 is going through the same issue. Yeah. Oh wow, wish that could be me. But I think it's also... It's also a mixture of, like, people want Season 1 back. And unfortunately, that's never going to happen. Like, it simply won't. Even with Madhouse stating that the budget that Madhouse refuses to make sequels for anything except for Overlord. As it happens sometimes. Wait. Isn't Freerun part of Madhouse? Or is that like something completely different? Anyway, I'll find out. Yo, Freerun is from Madhouse? This is sick. So there's that. But anyway, I don't remember if I read on that specific situation. But I know sometimes they'll want to get the director back for, you know, the second season. But because the director is like committed to like these other projects, because they're not like committed to one studio generally. They'll just be like, oh yeah, we'll wait for your availability for like the second season or continuing seasons. And sometimes that just never happens. And I think that's why One Punch Man was moved to a different studio. Because like they wanted to capsize on the money that it was making, but because it was another studio who clearly had either not enough time to like put together the assets available, or the team didn't have the same passion as the original team, it just kind of turned into what it is now. At least that's my understanding of, like, things. I'm trying to remember what JC Staff has done. I know it's extensive, and I know I've seen JC Staff anime. But I just can't remember it off the top of my head. Alright. Food Wars. I actually haven't seen Food Wars, funnily enough. One of these days, I might. But I have an extensive backlog. Oh yeah, it's Winnie. I've heard from those two about your exploits. Thank you. Truly, thank you. Young Ardred and Mr. Cars, ka-chow, have also promised not to give me any more cause for worry, so that's nice. Both of them have been dear friends to me, and I don't think I could bear losing them as well. My husband liked to tell me, Winnie, he'd say, hi into your homes, none of us can live by our lonesomes. I hope to never have to say goodbye to anyone else ever again. Come to think of it, I haven't properly thanked Ardred or Cars for the ring. Maybe I could make them a care package. Hee hee. Juice box. Golden Time and Toradora. I also haven't seen those, but I have, like, seen them around, if that makes sense. Toradora is really only on my list because I know Mario Kata screen wrote, like, episode 19. And that's, like, one of the biggest reasons why I want to watch it. Let's see. I think we've done everything. We need to get the Sparkle Stones. And we need to go to the Cutpurse Igna north of the Clear Sky Bluff for 1-1. He's gonna be, like, over here. I think we tried fighting him, actually. And then we failed because, I wasn't good at video games. But now I'm good at video games. Alright. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. It's either Satellite or JC Staff that did, the anime adaptation for Nanbaka. Or it could be a completely different studio. There's like a lot. Speaking of which, Studio Gainax has officially dissolved as of, I think, today or yesterday. Ah, shoot, it was Satellite. Yeah, Gainax does live on in Trigger. Oh god, there's so many guys. Let's try to lose them. But just like having Gainax just officially be down is kind of sad. And it didn't, oh god. It didn't really need to be this way. But I think they've gone on record to say that, like, it was specifically due to mismanagement on several fronts. Yeah, we're getting we're dying. But I mean, if this means that we could get some more like Gainax IPs, like Neon Genesis Evangelion, I know we recently got a new Panty and Stocking season, which like has been in legal hell because like they didn't know who it really belonged to. Like, does it belong to the studio or does it belong to the creators? And they finally figured that out. You didn't like Evangelion? God. Evangelion? That's wild. I say this as if I've seen it. But I did drop, like a bunch of money on the Super Chocolatey edition that came out a few years ago, mostly because it did came out with the classic dub. And all respect to the Netflix voice actors, but the Netflix dub isn't good. So there's that. But the real question is, are you talking about the ones directly after the old series, or are you talking about the reboot films? Yeah, at least it's on Amazon AAI. Ooh, that was a mess too. Like, goodness, like, I hope Amazon gets sued into oblivion because of that. Cool. Ooh, squeeze, alright. But, speaking of dubs, so, at my day job, sometimes I listen to anime. Specifically the ones that, like, I've seen already, but I haven't had the opportunity to hear the dub. Like, I've gone through, Sunny Boy, which I have seen several times. Oh, hello. Maybe I need to do my job. There we go. But anyway, so, like, I've seen through, like, Sunny Boy. I finally got around to, listening to Windbreaker. Because, I watched it as it aired, but I haven't had the opportunity to watch the dub. And I absolutely adored, Suo going, "Oh, it's a baby!" Dude, if you haven't seen Sunny Boy, I highly recommend it. It's so good. Like, it's only 12 episodes, and it is so gorgeous in the way of animation, and, like, it's an isekai that isn't, like, the traditional, I say traditional, it isn't like the current landscape of anime where there's like all these different stat screens. It's not like a JRPG isekai. It's like the traditional isekai of don't die, Melia. Oh my god. There we go. But it uses isekai as a way to like explore different like themes of the characters. And it's really good. I love it. Another really good isekai that's come out this year. God, was Zenshu really this year? God. Anyway, Zenshu is a really good isekai. It really has a lot of love for like the 80s series. Oh, I just wanted this collectible, please. And like it's either Studio Mappa or Studio Madhouse. I think it's Mappa. Right, because the director in the anime works, I think, at Mappa. That English dub is also really good. I think Lucy Christian plays Unio. Man. But, yeah. Let's go back to Grandel, because I think... Yeah. You watched one episode and then forgot about it. That's a big ripperoni pepperoni, because I loved Zenshu. Maybe when we go on break, I'll look at the seasonal anime and see what came out this year. Because, man, it's a lot. Alright, wait until 11 o'clock. That's when the children come out, right? Uh-oh. Kano, you're back. Did you find the sparkle stones? The last boss isekai. It really is a good time to be an anime fan. Like, other than One Punch Man Season 3. Like, next year is going to be absolutely stacked. Like, we have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. Frieren Season 2. Other things that I can't think of right now because there's just so much. I think we're getting Saga of Tanya the Evil. Like, not like next season, but the next one, so it's spring. Hell's Paradise Season 2? Yeah, oh my god. Oh yeah, Oshinoko Season 3? Oh god. Like, there's so much. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Oshinoko, which really put High Dive on the map. Season 3 was acquired by Crunchyroll. So, like, to watch the entirety of Oshinoko, you need to get High Dive and Crunchyroll, which is great. I love it. Oh yeah, Made in Abyss also. You can also watch it other ways, if you so desire. Oh yeah, and Celine. Why are we trapped? I remember watching Made in Abyss Season 1 and 2. And then we watched the not the 2 compilation films. It was the story progressing film, the 3rd one. And then season 3 came out. Or maybe I'm like conflating things. Oh, right. Right, it was season 1, the movie, and then 2. Second season. And then I don't think I've actually seen the 2nd season. Wait, no. Are there 3 seasons? Hold on. God, I haven't thought about Made in Abyss. There is no season 3. It's the illegal 3rd season. I remember watching Food Wars with one of my friends because like the 2nd season was coming out, and for some reason I thought that was like the 3rd season, and so when I was talking about it to someone else, they were like, the 2nd season? And I'm like, oh no, I was just watching the illegal 3rd season then. Made in Abyss. Movies. Yeah, it does only have 2 seasons. Wow. Oh my god, yeah, Made in Abyss movie 2026, that's gonna be insane. God. Oh right, I was gonna move the party around. Let me push the wrong buttons. Oh my goodness. I was not paying attention to what this girl wanted.
Come and see.
Come and see! Oh, she wants to see Melia. Alright. There we go. Well, it's time to go on break anyway. Oh, not that one. There we go. Oh, now we're getting all the hydration stuff. Alright, here we go. Get all the kappas. It wouldn't be helpful if I put on some music, huh? I'm finishing my juice box, don't worry. Delicious. Oh my god, 2 Year Eternity Season 3 has been... a time. I haven't seen the latest episode. But other than that, I'm pretty much caught up. I do still find it unfortunate that it had to change studios for some reason. But the studio has done a better job on Season 3 than Season 2, and you cannot change my mind. But yeah. Thinking, processing. I'm getting ahead of myself. While we're on break, please feel free to get a food, a drink, or even feed your cats like I'm about to. And when we come back, we'll do more Xenoblade Future Connected. See you guys soon. How are my gummies doing? I realized that I never, like, put down my controller. Whew, alright. Eating mozzie sticks? Oh my goodness, I wish that were me. I absolutely love, like, cheese in my mouth, and mozzarella is a great way to do that. Oh my goodness. Scooby doing more hydrations. Goodness. I just finished my juice box. That means I have to get another drink. I know exactly the one. Give me a sec. Oh my god, my controllers. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I don't have a personal Discord for the gummies. Wow. We do have a Discord for the anime club I am a part in. It is localized to Arkansas. Cracking open a gold one with the boys. So how far is Florida from Arkansas? You know what? We have Google at our disposal. Let's open up those maps. Take me to the state of Florida. Directions to Florida. Oh, you know, that's not bad. It's an 18-hour drive. You can get there, by walking 17 days. I refuse to believe that you can bike 4 days and get to Arkansas. Let's see. Ba-da-ba. Yeah, it's about 1,166 miles. It's above Texas. Wow, I can't believe I just need to use Texas as a landmark. Insane behavior. Alright. Because we were talking about seasonal anime earlier, I'm gonna pull up what I'm currently watching. Currently watching through Pass Me the Monster Meet My Lady, which is a pretty mid show. No yaoi? Surprisingly, there is no yaoi on this list. There's a bunch of Yuri, though. So, Pass Me the Monster Meet My Lady, I wouldn't really recommend it. It's like the food show of this season, other than, you should be surprised that I have no yaoi. I generally watch at least one yaoi, a season, but, like, none have really caught my attention. But Pass Me the Monster Meet is supposed to be like the food show of the season, other than campfire cooking in another world. And, it's just not good. unfortunately, I don't really read manga or light novels as much as I desire to. But as soon as it becomes an anime, I will absolutely watch the Dumpster Fire Yuri Crazy drama. That is My Girlfriend's Not Here Today. Like, it will be on my list. Let's see, moving on. I'm currently watching through Ubake Monogatari. That was weird pronunciation. With one of my friends. We just finished the lesbian arc. So now we're going to Renai Circulation. Me and my sister talked about this yesterday, but we are watching through My Hero Academia Season 8. That one's turning out pretty good, but I've already read the manga, so I already know what's going to happen. I'm like several episodes behind on Little Miss Vampire Can't Suck again today. No, that's not the right answer. That's not the right one. Little Miss Vampire Can't Suck, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna drop it. It's not that interesting. I have no desire to actually catch up on it. Dude, it is insane that My Hero has been going on for a decade. That's half as long as One Piece. And, like, it's so wild. I was a child when My Hero came out, and now I'm an adult. Wild. Another one that I'm watching is Dad is a Hero, Mom is a Spirit, and I'm a Reincarnator. One of those silly isekai animes that... What do you mean I'm 10? Yeah.
I'm just a little child. I go ooh.
But Dad is a Hero really doesn't need to be an isekai because it literally factors absolutely nothing into the story. Like, you could just have a really smart child and they just know the molecular stuff. But it's a really cute series. Beside that, like, it's kind of in the same vein as Spy Family, but, you know, make it isekai and fantastical, I guess. Oh, the level 9,999. Yes, backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. Yes, I ended up not watching it. I filled out most of my anime quota on Crunchyroll, and I couldn't really fit in any high dive anime. If it was on Crunchyroll, though, I absolutely would have watched it. I might actually watch it in the interim between winter, or the fall season, and winter. Just to see what happens. Light novels do need a chill. Like, I thought World End. What are you doing at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? I thought that was a long-ass title. But then Backstabbed in the Backwater Dungeon is just like, let's tell you the plot and the summary. I don't understand it. To Your Eternity Season 3 Quota! Lethal Company reference? I'm always playing Lethal Company, even whenever I'm not playing Lethal Company. Gachi Akuta has been amazing. Like, I love it. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. If you have seen it, I would say watch it again. Why did you drop Gachi Akuta? I love Ruto with all of my heart. It got boring. I mean, can't account for bad taste. A womp womp. Like, even if the story wasn't picking up the way that it is, the interactions with the characters are incredibly good. Like, so many series want the fluidity of dialogue that Gachi Akuta has. I love it so much. With you, our love will make it through. As a romance, it's pretty solid-ish. Like, it probably wouldn't be on the top of my romance list. I think Beastars definitely beats it out. Mostly because when shows do, like, this sort of thing where they attach, like, you know, the allegory of, like, racism or otherness, to, like, a generic wolf character. I had a point to this. Oh, right. They tend not to do anything really interesting with it, and with you, our love will make it through. Kind of presents itself as it might do something interesting, but it kind of turns into something like Tadaima Okairi, where it presents with interesting conflicts, but it's a lot more focused on being horny. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity was incredible. Oh my god, I adore it. But Beastars continues to be the top furry anime for really exploring what it would mean to have, like, a society full of preys and predators. On top of, like, everything else. And being really horny. Honestly, it's really hard to assign Fragrant Flower a specific season. Mostly because of how it came out in the US, where it came out in the middle of last season. But it ended, like, a few weeks ago. And, like, I know the Japanese side didn't have to deal with all of that. Which is really frustrating. But Fragrant Flower, oh my god. Highly recommend for the romance lovers out there. Another one that I'm watching is The Fated Magical Princess, which is, if I remember correctly, it's a collaboration. It's mostly, like, Chinese animated, but there's also, like, collaboration with, like, Japanese studios as well. Not quite to the extent of, like, To Be Hero X, but I believe there is, like, some overlap there. And that one has also been okay. I really like how it's dealt with Claude's depression. I'm trying to remember what happens on episode 6. Like, what's around there? Because, like, they did a really funky thing where they released the first 3 episodes at once. Probably to offset the fact that it's getting 16 episodes. Hi, Simba. Oh, yeah, her relationship with her dad really starts, taking off. Yes! Yeah, she's on the boat, she falls in the water, and her dad is like, I guess I'm going to save her. I adored how, he just doesn't know how to interact with a child. Like, he's holding her like a bag of potatoes. But, like, it's really interesting how they handle, like, his depression and how, Affy is trying to kind of, like, understand that, but also, like, drop his walls once she realizes that there's really no way out of this relationship now. There is Ranma 1/2, second season. That one's been pretty good. It's been a little bit disappointing in the fact that they introduced Moose, and he's been here for like 2 episodes, and then he has no bearing on the plot. Like, at least with Shampoo, she came at the end of season 1. And then, like, we had a lot of conflict with, like, Cologne and stuff. And Moose was part of, like, the 2 episodes of that. But, like, since that conflict resolution happened, Moose hasn't really showed up. And it's like, I want to see my boy. But yeah, it's been really fun. I really enjoy these remakes of older series. And then with another friend, I'm currently watching through Shugokara, which turns 20 years old in like 10 days or so. And that one's been pretty interesting. We're in the second half of season 1, and we recently learned the cursed knowledge of Tsukiyomi, Ikito, and Utao are siblings, and Utao really wants to kiss her brother. So, that's cool and fun. Moving back along to the seasonal stuff. Sounds pretty average for an anime. Especially for like 90s to early thousands shoujo. Like, yikes. Like, we've got all the wild shoujo stuff going on. We've got the main girl, who is 12, falling in love with a 16-year-old. We've got the incestuous sibling relationship. Granted, Ikito does not want any part of that, but also, like, yikes. So, there... yeah. I love it. Moving back along to the seasonal stuff. To Touring After the Apocalypse, which I haven't really seen a whole lot of like apocalyptic touring anime. Like I know like there's Girls Last Tour, trying to think of another one. I know there's like a lot of that, but I haven't seen a whole lot of them. I haven't even like touched Girls Last Tour, but Touring After the Apocalypse has been really fun. Like it's basically a nice and fluffy travelogue show where you just like watch these girls go to various different places. The world has ended, essentially. There's no other person. It's just them. And the most interesting parts happen in the background, where you try to piece kind of what happened to cause the end of the world. And like that's just neat, I think. And then we have Spy Family Season 3. Banger of a season. Me and Narya talked a little about it last night. But I do love how it took about like 3 seasons to get into like the more serious notes, I guess. We're touching on terrorism and the effects of war. So, it's been a banger season. Ah, Simba! Hold on, give me just 1 second. I'll definitely look into Last Boss. I can't guarantee you I will watch it anytime soon, but it's certainly gonna be on the list. Then we have Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainous, which is essentially a playful satire of kids getting into writing, to put it in the nicest way possible. If you can handle a show purposefully being cringe, not in like haha, if you ever wrote a story or anything like when you were a child you definitely did this and you're a loser type of thing. It's more of like, we've all been there. Please laugh. One of my favorite jokes was, there's a guy who's chained up and, the opponent's trying to like take off his clothes. And the villainess is like, try all you like. You'll never be able to get him off. Because he's the over-designed, without the form or function forethought. It just looks really cool. Good luck taking off the clothes. Campfire Cooking in Another World Season 2. Basically food. Studio Mappa does great work. I've really enjoyed the banter between the characters, and Elrond has been a surprising favorite. But like, if you've seen season 1, season 2 is basically the same. Star Blazers Battleship Yamato. Rebel 3199 is coming out in like movies. And then Crunchyroll is like putting them into episodes and putting them on their platform. So it's technically still airing because I think it's a project of 25 movies or something. So and then the final one that I'm watching this season is Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. And that has been like a surprisingly wholesome romance. It reminds me a lot of Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie and Skip and Loafer. So. Okay, honestly, I don't blame you for not finishing season 3 of Eurocamp. Mostly because, one, it's another studio, and it has a completely different feel from the previous 2 seasons. I think the issue is also there was a movie that more or less felt like the end of the anime. And then they announced season 3, and it's like, okay. Yeah, like they had grown up, and they hadn't quite like fallen out of love for camping, but it was kind of like an adult trying to do their hobbies. It's difficult, especially when it's a group hobby. But it was like, it was so cute. I loved it. There was a lot of callbacks to the previous 2 seasons, and it just felt like a nice, like, we're done with this now. And then season 3 came out. So I completely understand not finishing season 3. And then solo camping for 2. I haven't heard very good things about it. So and then like you can't really say Campfire Cooking Another World is like a camping anime because it's not. They barely even do any campfire cooking. Yo, Game Awards are starting? Let's go, boys. Let's get back to Xenoblade, because I would like to finish this before the end of the year. Oh, squeeze. Alright, what were we working on? We're talking to Celine. Come see! Ah, Miss Melia! Is something the matter? Or do you have business with me? I just got this! I was asked to please give it to Miss Melia, so here, it's for you! Huh, some kind of message. Impossible! What is it? What is it? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I've quite forgotten my manners. Thank you for delivering the note. I hereby confirm its receipt. Now, if you would be so kind to excuse me, it seems there is somewhere I must go at my earliest convenience. We must go to Companion's Cape! Going down to Companion's Cape. All the way down at Companion's Forum where there was just a whole bunch of emptiness that definitely didn't feel like it was going to be used for something important later. And look at that, it's being used for something important later. But yeah, oh, you know, the one thing I didn't do on break was find out what's happening next season. But you know what, it's fine. It largely doesn't matter. We can probably talk about it at some point later. But like, I think we discussed the heavy hitters, which are like Oshinoko Season 3, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Frieren Season 2, Hell's Paradise Season 2, other things. Am I supposed to go up? Oh, no. I was just not going far enough. Alright, boy. Is this Galgar? It is! It's the boy! Galgar! I've been expecting you. I was quite certain you would respond to my invitation, and here you are. Do not feel too pleased with yourself. I said I would spare you, but the offer was only good for one transgression. That's right. Creepy Birdman ought to know when to quit. This time we smack Creepy Birdman so hard go and puff of feathers. I may regret asking this, but what is your goal here? I doubt you would have gone to all this trouble to stage a teary bring consolation. You are not fit to rule this new age. I beg your pardon? Though holy commingled blood runs in your veins, complicity with the pure bloods marks you as naught, but a filthy traitor. But not me. I will overthrow the pure blood, and the accursed pass alongside it. I am the one suited to rule the Hyentia. After all this time, you're still clinging to your delusions? I will say it as many times as it will take. I will rule this brave new world. My commingled blood will be paramount. And you will be dirt beneath my soles. Galgar, more than anything, I find you pitiable. Melia, don't underestimate him. I know. Very well. Let us end it.
I will take dominion over all.
I mean, okay, pop off, King. Let's get some healing aqua going on, so that way we have some regeneration. And then we can have the, yeah boy, electrical, going on. Let's see, he's dazed at the moment. I think we can topple him. Okay. Let's get reflection. We're not gonna get burst and terribly soon. Nene is down. Big rip. We're about to get copy back, so let's just like unleash all the bursts. And then we can get 2 regenerations going. And then we can do a summon earth, do the physical protect as well. Alright, we're gonna encourage our boys, making sure that they do good job. Because Melia's job is mostly to be supporting while the guys do their attacking. Let's see. Let's do reflection again. What if we just shove him off this cliff? Let's see, Shulk has perished. Well, stop being discouraged, man. Oh god, everyone's gonna die. Everyone's dying! Oh, Belly is down, and that means we have to do this fight again. Crap. We were doing decently well. But I do hate that we have to, like, walk all the way back. Let's have custody over Shulk. And let's also look at our stuff. I can't remember if we never had gems in the Monado, or because we put the new crystal in, it just took out the stuff. Let's see. Topple plus haste. We should probably do haste. And yeah, we can increase your max HP. That's fine. This looks decent. Increases HP restored when being healed by 20%. Ooh. Extends gem buff offense by 77%. That might be good. Actually, you know what? What if we do... Oh, wait, no, we can't do that on Shulk because he has, all the unique stuff. What about Nene, then? Do we have, like, a better spike? No. Okay. Tension Swing is good for Nene. Ether Defense Up is good. That's good. Daze Resist? Let's put Buff Time Plus on that. And... oh, you know what? Hold on. Instead of HP up, let's put Poison Attack on Shulk, because that gives 20% chance of auto attack doing 130 extra poison damage on top of haste, which grants him 31% plus speed on his auto attacks, and then he has critical up by 14%. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Yo, I really love those arms, especially with the swimsuit. God, it looks so nice. All right. Let's do this again, but better. Hua, hua, hua. That's the sound of Shulk jumping. It'd be really funny if they added, like, a special screen if you lost to Gaelgar. Like, Gaelgar has become the king of the Hyantia. He was eaten alive. Oh, I love how you can, like, just run away from this fight, too. Alright, let's break this man. Oh, he resisted it. There we go. And then, ooh. Just, you know, eat him. Oh yeah, boy. We're doing, a lot better. Well, that's certainly not gonna help things. Please, don't die. Please encourage me. I don't want to die again. Hopefully we can... there we go. Cyclone this guy. Let's see. Let's do light heal. It's important to keep Shulk alive because if Shulk dies once more, we have to redo the thing. Especially if we run out of revival stuff. Oh, yo, we can end this man with Pawn Specters. We miss on the bonus damage. Resentful Gaelgar. Maybe he'll learn his lesson this time. Why? Why? Truth, justice is on my side. The mingled blood was destined to rule. You need to break free from the past. How? How dare you? You were so possessed by the matter of bloodlines that you used them as a sole determinant of good and evil. Just like those purebloods whom you purport to despise once did. No, you're wrong! I'm not! I didn't! I am nothing like them. Galgar, my countryman though you may be, your deeds in this land cannot be forgiven. You presume to judge me, child. Furthermore, your mere punishment. You merit punishment, and yet I do not feel fit to mete it out. Where is this going? The pain you suffered for your mixed blood may be past, but the responsibility for it may be in part with the Imperial family. I feel that you should be afforded some consideration and recognition of that fact. It is all over, Galgar. Mend your ways and seek a new path of life while you still have a life to live. Meme. Bye. What? Galgar! That wretch. Was this always the end he was destined to meet? Or was it the only end he imagined remaining open to him? Melia, it wasn't your fault. Let us away, friends. Our work is still far from over. Yeah, everyone needs to get everyone together to defeat Nasty King of Fog. You're right. I mean, pop off, I guess? After a fierce battle, Melly and her friends witnessed Galgar's ultimate fate. Like, I guess so. Sorry, it's just like... Okay. This man really, like... As soon as things weren't going his way, he's just like... What if I just die? Absolutely insane behavior. Alright. Our last quest is a priority 1-1. So let's put that as our target. And the guy's gonna be over here. So once more we have to go to the Navir Crossroads. Or Navir Crossroads, because I keep mistaking the double V as a W. And I really hate that. But anyway, I guess now that we've met Galgar's end, I just want to say, I hate him. Like, I have no idea what they were thinking for this plotline. But to end the... Who seems so important to Melia at least Melia's story. And just doing that to him? It's so incredibly silly. And, like... Not to mention, like, he was very obviously the villain. Like, he couldn't have been more obvious. And, like, on some form, I do recognize that, like, Xenoblade isn't the height of subtlety, but they could have done a little bit better. Like, it kind of felt like they just thought about the Fog King. And then they were like, oh, well, we need something more. We need a little bit of a backbone. I know lots of directors that use subtext. Like, yeah, they could have definitely had a little bit of subtext here. But, you know, putting an all dark purple man who has his eyes closed, spewing the definitely good guy dialogue of people who's of the pure bloods are actually evil. Like, pop off, King. And then, like, we don't even get
Let us remain vigilant.
like a voice cutscene or anything. Like marking like the end of this. Like this guy who has been like essentially thorn in our side since we got to the Bionic shoulder. When did you start playing Pikmin? Well, surprise, Xenoblade is, the first of the Pikmin, of course. Pikmin is actually a, offshoot of Xenoblade.
The genuine article.
Which is, I think, impossible because I think the original Pikmin came out in the GameCube era. I think 2000... Definitely not 2001, right? Like, can't be 2001. It feels too early, but for some reason I'm just like, yeah, 2001. But maybe if that were the case, maybe it is Xenoblade that's an offshoot of Pikmin. Oh man, was I right? Oh. See, I'm surprised because I'm normally very bad at dates. But I guess I just... I guess Pikmin came out. Pikmin's date very specifically stuck with me for some reason. Yeah, like I was confident in the GameCube. I was not confident in the year. Like, I don't even have my favorite anime's year off the top of my head. I have to think about it constantly. Oh god, everyone is dying. That's not great. Hello, Buster? Oh! Well, that's fine. We got what we came for anyway, so we need to go back to Grandel to talk to 1-1. Hey, boy, we got your thing. Memo is back, safely in hands. Best news. Now, finally, can set sights on true goal. World domination. Much thanking to express. Friends not only lead pawn specters here, but also bring back lost Memo. As reward, we'll let friends in on secret, true purpose of pawn specter mission. Yeah, what's the point of these little Vegemals if they can't even heal? I was wanting to, like, get up the healing, bar, but I wasn't able to do the thing quickly enough. Now to reveal objective of pawn specters. Drum roll, please. Ready? Okay. Objective is to obtain thing which mentioned in memo. But what is thing? And also 10-2, pretty sure we already... Oh, sorry, everyone just sounds like 1-1 now. But what is thing? And also 10-2, pretty sure we already pawn spect everywhere. Nanoa have a pierced veil. Through occult rites, obtain true lore concerning relics that hide on Biona's shoulder for eons. And so, there really is treasure, it's not myth? That mean nest egg of Hekasa, so unlawfully seized will be returned? Yeah, what is treasure in actual fact? Oh dear, did 1-1 forget to announce? Treasure is... Oh, ready for it. The One Piece! I mean, is foodstuff of ancients, Fungus aureus. In modern lingo, translate to golden shroom. In other words, we're getting high tonight, boys. Not to worry, Noggin, if pawn specters find golden shroom trove, return borrowed fund will be easy to measure as slope. Something not add up here. Five, I get weird feeling from all the fungus talk. Chief, Five, I think that maybe there's still more that needs saying. Why not we go over things one more time from top? Meh? 1-1 feel called out, but okay. 1-1 talk everyone through it. For begin, 1-1 discover memo in Archaeology Center archives, which gives location of Golden Shroom store place. Fifa knew it. Was Chief himself that wreck Archaeology Center that Ardun and Pollinorb kitchen? 1-1 just trip over some boxes. And anyway, back to subject. In detail, that unfortunate location, memo suffer lack of exactitude and precision-full coordinates. That's why I needed to combine data from all pawn specter surveys and use to decangulate the hiding place of prize. If no location, then better spell quick. Hearing about Golden Shroom is make Hekasa woozy with want. Then listen up. Golden Shrooms. They sleep in ruins at very deepest end of Nethris Necropolis. Meh. Tay-Tay pawn spect with Necropolis up and down, but with no ruins in back, else Tay-Tay would have found. Of course, Tay-Tay not find. Entrance to ruins hidden with ingenious contraption Necropolis. Very advanced. Oh, like triangulate bow 12 instead of 3. Oh, Yes. I'm not even gonna try that word. Anyway, moving right along, while everyone work on retrieve memo, 1-1 also solve mystery of riddle, and now ruins are accessible as leisure pool. Ma'am. Eye of Nonona, glimpse the way path. Finally, the time is nigh as never before. Well, that's just wonderful. I guess I have to admit, it almost ready to report Chief on account of ineptitude. What one have to say when Momo's stolen? One would have panic moment if someone swiped golden shrooms from her nose. Luckily, not have to worry about that. When we claim golden shrooms, all hard work rewarded in full, and then some. Even archaeology centers surely forgive. Bow, bow, bow. As for friends, please to escort 1-1 and rest upon Spectre team until can recover prize from Nethris Necopris. Naturally, we more than happy to share golden shrooms as reward for services rendered so far. When friends ready, then light is green for go for a spot of treasure hunting fun. Alright, Pop Off King. We finally have a 1-1 in our party. That means we have all the chickens. Look at all those chickens. Let's head to the necropolis, boys. Surely nothing bad can happen. Especially since we're going to uncharted ruins. Ah yes, we were here so many hours ago when we were but level 60. And now here we are at level 74. Right, nothing bad can happen, just like the Kennedys. I mean, as one would say, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Oh, yo, we can just, like, Pawn Spectre the bejesus out of this lizard. You know what? Yeah. Might as well. Just do a red comet. I love when we miss bonus damage. Alright, then we get the worker Arachno. That guy's down. And then we get a pod? Who bursts some antholes, but it's fine because they don't join the battle. We got the Arachnosilicon Wisdom Rod from the baby ant. Or spider, whatever. And then we get the Moving Lizard Tail, Popular Staff, and Will-O-Wisp Staff from the unique monster. And then I believe this is the new area that has just opened up. Oh, I remember this fight. Please ignore me, spiders, please. There we go. Someone said, you know what this game is missing? The Cub Scout Troop leader experience. Yeah, we truly are leading the the Napon troops. Let me guess. A puzzle. Looky there is treasure chest. Oh my, it almost equal in beauty to delicate features on face of Tutu. Hold on, Woon go and open it. I love how it's fade to black, and then it comes back up, and it's like, you still can't open it yet. Please hold on another moment. But where's monster that is supposed to be guarding secret treasure? Meh, what an awful anticlimax. Meh meh meh. Evelyn, what is wrong with face? You look as if you've seen monster. Evelyn did see monster. It's a dragon, boys. Evelyn, not even kidding. Everyone now is the time to stand and fight. Nothing can squat between Pond Spectres and well-deserved treasure. The question is, how bad is this monster? Level 80! Delicious. We're just gonna immediately hit him with a purge. And we're just going to die. That's fair. Oh, look, there's another side quest over here. Oh, wait, you know, hold on. Oh, we can only go up one level. Oh. Gross. I'm just like, yo, what if we're already at level 80 and we just don't know it? Nope. Maxis! Just what is the meaning of this? Maybe Lady Melia, savior of so many lives and arbitrator of all our troubles, can help with this matter. What is it? It's fine, you can leave us to ourselves. Though, perhaps I would be able to confide in Lady Melia. Yo, she's right there, boys! Just, like, keep your, like, little knickers in a knot, you know? She's right there.
Need something?
What is the matter, Maxis? You seem out of sorts. I mean, we did kill God 2 weeks ago, technically. I mean, it was some time ago, but keep in mind, it has been a year, and therefore, we have slept. Anyway, Lady Melia. The thing is, some of the residents have been in an odd state of mind lately. We tried speaking to them, but we still can't make heads or tails of it. Certainly, when you mention it, I too have observed it. They seemed unfocused, like they were not entirely there. So you were already aware, Lady Melia. I've been seeking the reason why they are acting this way. In fact, I found someone who seems to know something, but they refuse to tell me anything. I understand. That sounds most vexing. Indeed. Lady Melia, I know a great burden lies on your shoulders, and I am loath to add it to it if unnecessarily. Still, I must ask, if you find the time, would you speak to this someone in my stead? Who may the person in question be? It's a Nopon traveler by the name of Pororo. My deepest gratitude. The Nopon should be under the bluish marquee behind the shop stall. Best of luck! Rest assured, your issue will be attended to with haste. It's Pororo! Meh? Want to ask Pororo something? Pororo bet is on request from Maxis. Pororo not wrong is Pororo. Pororo copy loud and clear. Pororo not have anyone that can talk to except friends. In truth, it's fault of drink made by certain esteemed person of Pororo acquaintance that people become like this. Esteemed person tell Pororo not to tell, but Pororo having crisis of conscience when see people in trouble straits. I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. Nene wanting to find out more. Yes, we're gonna be curious. Friends, remember when gather Pororo's favorite? That was actually experimental project made by esteemed person. Pororo think it already plenty tasty, personally, but one day suddenly boss declare, if have Glenn's herb, then product formula complete. Then he add Glenn's herb to formula, mix it into drink, and sell to folks. Once folks have sip of drink, it all over. Become hopeless addicted. Everyday bleary-eyed people queue up to purchase. For Nopon like Pororo, it's just tasty drink, but maybe for Hom-Hom and bird people have some other not good effect too. But for esteemed person, only thing that matters is profit, and profit is sky high. Once boss workout drink sell, started to corner market with Glutton's herb. Pororo cannot stop esteemed person, but bet if friends try, then would it succeed? Pororo beg friends to try, please. This is sample of drink in question. Please not drink by mistake. Mr. Meh? Name of esteemed boss person? Could have sworn Pororo said already. It's Banna. Name of esteemed person is great. The Almighty. Lord Banna. Hey, Baxis, we got your deets. How did things go? Well, there's a drug ring commandeered by Banna. So that's what's behind it. A drink made by this Banna miscreant put them in the state. Nothing has passed through the hands of Banna that can ever be believed beneficial to High Entia or Hom's physiology. It would behoove us to thwart him before he concocts any further plots. May we ask for your help? We could deliver the drink to Radzim and ask him to look into finding a cure. Oh ho! Terrific plan, Lady Melia. With the right panacea, we could restore everyone to normal. I shall count on you then, Maxis. Yes, ma'am. Meh. Hold it right there. Who's there? Plan was mere featherweight of happy conclusion. Why meddling kids have to go and meddle again? Huh? It's you. So dull and so dumb. How not realize yet? It's me, future Emperor of Biona's Shoulder, Lord Banna in own fluffy flesh. Banna. You, Emperor? Surely you jest. I deathly serious. If plan of Lord Banna go off without hitch, would already be reality by now. You all even imagine difficulty of reaching to this point? Revoltingness of test batch. Even though Pororo say it's delicious, something very wrong with that pawn. To make test batch into product of utter deliciousness, first tried mixing in growth stimulant which found in storage. Growth stimulant? Don't tell me you used... Don't interrupt when Lord Banna is talking. Anyway, mixing with stimulant did not fix revoltitude. Was time for a new plan. Fish are delicious, yes? So next, I try mixing fish with drink. And to catch those fish, you stole the fish trap, did you not? Exactly. Wrong! Why do you keep trying to butt in? Banna not done with monologue yet. When mixing fish, for some reason drink become disgusting on top of revolting. But then, that when Lord Banna make a great discovery. That perfect thing that was looking for. That magical thing that make anything into most delicious thing that ever exist. That phantom leafy leaf. Meh? You mean herb of glutton? It have to be. Banna overheard chattings with Mr. Radzim. After many miss and more miss. Finally hit on perfect formula for a miracle drink that so delicious addict. Banna... Buy, sell, Banna... To rubes, Banna make mountains of dough and everything turn to gravy. In one genius move, Banna take control of whole Biona's Shoulder economy and establish biggest empire of all. Do you seriously think true empires are founded on such shellfish foundations? I cannot believe you. Melia, let me tell you about, the foundations of empires. Loud girl shuts mouth. You give Lord Banna no choice but to eliminate roadblock and revise plan. Let me tell you about America. Ooh, Banna have another genius idea. Should use this area for fabrication plant for new revised Bannax formula. Resolution of plot will take place in open space so Banna can see faces of meddling kids clearly, contorted in shame. And Naruto runs away. No! Stop right there! Melia, we have to go after him. Yes. He must be heading for the Halicon wheats. Chase him down, but please be careful. I mean, we fought this guy before. All he brought was a little bird. Surely nothing bad can happen now that he has literally nothing. But, you know, we can watch his quiet moment instead. Melia and Kino. Making plans.
Miss Merly, everything okay?
I was pondering the shape of things that are to come.
Why is your leitmotif suddenly in a minor key?
No,
Bro hates it when that happens.
when this is over, when the battle is won, what will you do?
Miss Merly asked a good question. Kino got
Oh, I don't like Kino's face like that.
proceedings to Dadapon.
What will you tell him?
But Miss Merly and others make best as sidekicks.
Sidekicks?
Kino mean friends. Was slip of tongue. Miss Merly, please. No scary face.
I mean, Melia should be used to being called a psychoke at this point.
Mama, please not to intimidate Kino.
You wish to be a hero pawn, yes? If that was enough to startle you, you've got a long way to go.
Mama.
And yet, I hardly think you need to feel hurried. This journey we're on is a certain first step on the way to achieving your dream. I know you will have many chances to prove yourself yet. Also, I think you cut a very fine figure pursuing your goal.
Why is Melia so cute?
Already, mighty hero pawn.
If you're asking that question, it's a sign you are not.
Miss Merly make no sense sometimes.
What will you do after you speak to Ricky?
Mama, what Miss Merly mean?
As laudable as it is to have made new friends, surely it is but the first step to herodom.
Mama, sidekick, friends is all Kino thought of so far. After Dadapon,
I mean, that's a good first step.
He boldly brag about bring back many friends and have great success. So then, Kino also want to tell about how Kino make friends. That not enough reason to want.
I would die for Kino.
What counts is inside you, but you still have much time. Perhaps it would do you good to think on it a while.
Miss Merly not just tell? Miss Merly's such a meanie. Also, what is mean by still have much time?
Bro, you're like 5 years old.
That was King of Fogo Splosh.
You are forgetting something. The Junks is quite severely damaged. I expect we can repair it, but it will not happen overnight.
Nah, that did slip mind. But everyone expects big return of hero upon Kino. What Kino going to do?
I mean, get a bunch of collectibles.
Talk to many much people, and then helping Wing if some in distress. What to doing? What to doing? Magnificent plan of Kino, encounter unplanned delay. Miss Merly, please to helping Kino.
I see you've taken my words to heart.
Mama, what Miss Merly mean?
To think, it was only a little while ago you were hiding behind Nene. You've come very far in such a short time.
We've spent many days and nights on the Bayana shoulder. There's really no choice but to grow.
You've become quite forthright in our travels. Indeed, striving to make your dreams come true is a powerful thing.
So Miss Merly explain?
No.
Well, being told the answers does not equal learning. How about this? Why don't we think on it together?
Nah. Miss Melly knows the Kino after all.
God, I really love quiet moments. They're just so cute. I love them so much. Like, I know I noticed, I noted this at like the beginning when we started a Future Connected and we had our first quiet moment. But like, it really is nice seeing these characters interact with one another. We kind of had that with the heart-to-hearts, but like with quiet moments, like when they're fully voiced, and like there's just a little bit more going on in them, and you don't have to worry about picking the right path. You just watch a little cutscene and you're like, man, that was cute, and then you go about your day, and then you punch the snap on. Why you always have to throw spanners into Banner's works? Day in, day out, day all about. Banner have to run in a cursed wheel like feathered beast of burden. Banner will express pent-up resentment through medium of merciless violence. On guard. Oh, he brought a silly little bird again. But also, he wouldn't need to ride this wheel if he weren't trying to create drug rings every 5 minutes. Enough wagging your chins! Fight me! And maybe even kill him this time. Oh god, you're level 78? That's insane. But this time we at least have Kino, who might actually be able to help us. Love that all the pawn specters are asleep. Alright, I mean, the fact that we're 4 levels below this guy is not great. It's gonna really affect our accuracy, but I'm willing to take this chance. Let's see, I think this bird mostly does physical attacks, so we'll do that. We need to encourage somebody? Or is that somebody already better? Let's see. I think Kino needs to be encouraged. There we go. Let's do a reflect. And let's just like toss everything at him. Alright, we're going to encourage all of the boys. Gonna throw back in the regeneration. And let's do Fire Elemental this time. We need to keep encouraging so that way we can keep our accuracy up. This guy, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be immune to topple and the like because he is a bird. Alright, Kino's doing a good job keeping up the healing. Let's see, there's Gore attacking Nene, that's great. Let's do a Union Strike. And we can go for a Red Comet. I mean, that's okay a decent chunk of his health, honestly. Kino, stop being sad. Oh no, we're asleep. Hey, Nene, you want to help out? Nene, please. We do the whip and then we Nene. Encourage. And then let's unleash our elementals. Nene is about to fall, which is no bueno. But since we have 2 earth elements, we now have like more of a physical protect going on. So that might help in our eternal battle of not dying. Luckily, Melia isn't gaining that much aggro because her only thing is auto-attacking and providing buffs to the party. So... Hey, you want to encourage me, Nene? Nene? Oh, everyone's asleep now. Kino, if you're awake, please, like, awaken us, please. Alright, everyone's all healed and good. We're about to get another Union Strike. Oh, well, Kino's dead. Gotta revive him and hopefully he will, heal. Alright, we're just gonna like toss everything back at this guy. We're gonna do a healing water. And let's bring out our blaze. Kino, why are you dead again? Alright, well, we were doing good. No, that was too early! Alright, we're doing good again. Don't worry, everybody. It looks like everything is dying because we kind of were for a minute there. It's very slow moving, but we are slowly taking down his health. And now everyone is asleep. There would have been hope for me to worry. Oh, listen, I feel like I've gotten very good at video games. Actually, that's probably an overstatement of my abilities. I feel I've gotten better at video games, at least a little bit. But, I mean, we did lose to that giant dragon, and we did lose to Gaelgar once. So, I'm not quite out of the woods of being not a bad gamer, but... Alright, we're just gonna... Oh no, my burst end! Ripperoni pepperoni. Alright, do that. Let's get our Union Strike going. Let's do Red Comet. We got the bonus damage, boys. It's the power of Nene. the thing, though. With Bana, it makes sense because he was creating drug rings every 5 minutes. With Zanza, he was kind of hanging out in the back, taking over a teenager. He's just like, hello, yes, I'm a teenager. Hello, fellow youths. Alright, this man literally needs, like, to breathe, and then he will die. There we go. Meh. Meh. Ugh. Bana cannot believe Bana lost again. But you bullies will not see Bana beg. Bana will go to grave with composure, with poise, with pure sportsmanship. What will it be? Will you boil Bana, roast Bana on spits, scoop out innards, stuff with peppers, and grill in coals? Actually, we're just gonna make you run that Ferris wheel again. I don't really know. What do you think we should do, Melia? You're really putting me on the spot here. Lady Melia, are you all right? We've heard about what happened. Miss Melia, how about you let us take over from here? Very well, if that is your request, I see no reason to deny it. Thank you very much. Bana really just wants to be eaten. I have every confidence that I can develop a serum to negate the toxicity and relieve the symptoms caused by your Bana X. But I sense a lot of potential in the drink. With the right tweaks, it could still turn into something useful. How would you feel about working with me to do some good for a change? That doesn't mean we'll just forget you burgled the storehouse to get the growth stimulant. But much as it pains me to admit it, some good came out of it too. Lanier and his folks came through for us. Right. With Mithril's fish trap went missing, I really thought things were about to get dire. But with the help of Retta and Miss Melia and her friends here, we managed to build a new, better one. Individually, we are limited in our capabilities, but when we work together, well, work together with us and you'll see. Aurora understand point very well. Mr. Bana is terrifying brutes, but also clever and hard worker. That does seem to be the popular opinion. Oh, fine. You lot are disgustingly soft. But since you compliment Bana so, Bana will stoop to working with. Great. Thanks for understanding. They softened hearts and in heads. Lord Bana will show scrappy shred of sorry, and they trust Lord Bana immediately. And now that's take care of, it's time to receive punishment. Meh? Ah yes, mustn't forget that part. Meh meh? Indeed, justice must be done. He's going back on the wheel. That there one Napon who never learn. You hit the nail on the head. Still, he did provide us quite a show. Shulk, I do believe that these people will be alright. Yeah, I think so too. Now it's time for us to play our own special part in this story. Quest complete! We got debuff resist 5. He hit you in the face with a bird! Yeah, twice! And, we somehow decide not to smite him. But, you know, it's fine. You know what? One of these days, I will learn how to operate this map. I think we need to go to the Imperial Palace because we need to go to the transporter that goes to the villa. I have every confidence that we can beat Xenoblade Future Connected today. I'm just like, I don't care about that dragon. Like, that's gonna require some grinding. And I don't want to do that. Now, if we come back to do these quiet moments, absolutely. I will absolutely kill that dragon. However, I want to be done with this. Past this point, you'll not be able to go back or save the game, and falling in battle will return you to the title screen. It is recommended that you save before continuing. Well, let's do just that. Let's go, boys!
Kingle Fog right here! Fog King looking awfully foggy today.
I mean, I sure hope he does.
With the widening of the rift.
It changes nothing. The time is now.
Oh, you know, we don't even have Shulk in the party, I don't think. Oh well. We get aura. Is this what the kids call aura farming?
Miss Melly, it's working!
Yes, now then.
Melia, let's go!
My friends, lend me your strength. The future belongs to us.
King of Fog will know name of Hero Bomb Kino!
Sorry, I love Melia riding up in just a swimsuit. The Aura Crops is the Fog King. Alright, we're gonna get our regeneration going, and then we're going to get our blaze going. Because, you know, as the kids say, 420 blaze it. So, fun fact. This final track, it never got an official title until the physical release of, the Xenoblade soundtrack, Trinity Edition, where it includes Xenoblade 1, Future Connected, Xenoblade 2, Torna, and Xenoblade 3 and Future Redeemed, all in like one soundtrack package. And if I remember correctly, this specific track is called Roar of the Fog King. So that's cool. Which Pokemon is this? Who's that Pokemon? Wrong answers only. Oh, look at that laser beam. A Pikachu! Oh, I love Pikachu. Is this his villain era? Let's see. Let's do Red Comet. Ah, no, that came too early. No! Oh no, I'm doing bad at these button presses. Alright, we keep on going. We be truckin', boys! Yeah, we can do, Summon Flare. This guy's almost down, but I think he has several, phases. Scouting was created as a way to turn boys into cannon fodder. I mean, like, especially with these Pawn Specters, I bet you could just, like, comfortably put them in a cannon and not even worry about it.
Success! King of Fog, white dust! And kindly never to come back.
Oh, there's no way that's it.
Shulk, what's wrong?
The sky.
Oh, it's the Eye of Sauron.
The rift is expanding.
Mother, something not right. Foggy Floppies all coming together.
Oh no, now he's angry.
Not take no for answer.
What is the meaning of this?
It must be drawing its strength from the rift.
Sounds like you need to get rid of the rift. The dwarves did dig too deep and greedily. Quick, we need to go on a journey to find a hobbit.
If we could close the rift, we might have a chance.
It's possible. But first, let's do all that we can here.
You're right.
I don't think inhaling that much, like, fog is going to be good for your health.
What does Heropon fight against impossible odds is natural like breathing. I mean, time to dish out extra mega serves of fishy fancy with cherry on top.
Whatever you say. We're still locked to our current party, but you know what? That's fine. Alright. Let's do Bolt. Because I'm not really sure if he does, like, ether or, physical base attack. Well, Kino is dead. Kino, where are you? There you are. Nene, can you, like, not die, please? I would, greatly appreciate it. Well, Nene died. Revive you, encourage. Kino, please. Oh god, this isn't turning out great. That's what the kids call ripperoni pepperoni. So, it looks like we will have to grind for some levels. I'm pretty sure the Fog King is leveled at level 80-ish. So, I think we just need to grind until we get around there. Which is easier said than done. But I can probably do that over the until we play this next week. Let's see, expert mode. We can make this at least a tiny bit easier. Shift everyone up to level 76. And, you know what? The last thing we can do for today, after being, crushed by severe disappointment is the future is ours.
Not long now, father, brother. With these two hands of mine, I will reclaim Alchemoth.
Hey, Melia, are you nervous?
Do not worry, Shulk. I'm just a little heightened. Trembling with excitement, as Dumban might say.
Oh, I love how she delivered that line.
That's good to hear. I suppose it's no great wonder, though.
How about yourself? You've been given a big role to play. Taking it in your stride as usual.
Well, I've been remembering our time on the Bionis shoulder. It hasn't been easy, but we found the refugees here. Got to know Teelan and so on. I'm glad we came.
I see.
Bro, imagine if they were like back down on the surface. Would they have even known the Fog King was doing what he was doing?
Back to Colony 9. That'll be us sorted.
Sorted? Huh?
That's right. We're just about there now. We've got this, you know.
I'm sure.
What's wrong?
Say, Shulk. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the rift?
Not great.
Right.
But I suppose you want more specific thoughts than that.
Considering everything we've seen so far, we don't really know all that much about it. I've never seen anything like it. The Fog King, I mean. It's alien to the Bionis and Mechonis.
Well, wouldn't you believe it?
The rift is a complete and utter enigma to us. All we know for certain
We might get answers in further games.
Danger. A wholly new threat. For a wholly new world.
Sounds ominous.
Are my fears unfounded?
To be fair, there's a lot about this world that's different. Frankly, it's anyone's guess right now. Does it bother you? The rift, I mean.
I mean, anyone would be bothered by a giant glowing eye in the sky.
Disaster. Complete ruin. Inescapably looming over our future. I know not why, but that is the vague dread that I feel when I consider the rift.
Hey now.
I'm sorry. I know we have a big task ahead. I'll try to keep my chin up.
It's okay. Your misgivings may just be a weird hunch. Or for all we know, they might come true tomorrow. But there's plenty more we don't know. The future. No one knows it for certain. Still, that doesn't mean we're entirely helpless. Our actions, they're what shapes the future. We've proven that countless times already. So I think we'll get through this. If we stand together, no power in the world can stand against us.
Shulk. I swear, you never change.
Bro, it's only been a year.
I guess I might have gone a bit overboard.
No, I don't think that's possible. I think your words have hit the mark exactly. The future is ours. And it is decided here. All
I
we
love
can
how
do
Melia's
is
hair
give
will
our
clip
all
into
to
her
build a better
shoulders.
one. Indeed. Whatever awaits ahead. I seem to be in your debt again. You keep doing this. Always helping me when I'm down.
I didn't really do anything, though. I'm just happy I could lift you up.
My thanks. All right, then.
Now let's go have our
We
beach
have crucial
episode.
work to do.
Defeat the Fog King and restore Alchemoth, right?
Exactly right. Shall we?
Alright, and that's what we're going to be doing next week. Don't want to load, that would be terrible. 15 hours. that's low-key, not as insane as, other playtimes on this channel. Oh my goodness. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Sorry we kind of ended in disappointment. But hey, one more week of Xenoblade. And hey, we might be able to take down that dragon next week, too. Probably gonna have to line up something else, too, because, like... assuming we're just gonna do that 1-2, like, take care of the dragon, do that whole thing, and then we can take care of the Fog King, it's gonna be, like, probably over before first break. So I'll probably have something lined up later. Line them up, line them up, line them up! I will. Don't worry, folks. Anyway, announcements! It's time for announcements. Silly little announcements. Next week at 4:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday, we should be continuing on with more Baldur's Gate 3. We're in Act 2. We just got down with the House of Healing. And, think we just got the Infernal Iron as well, so we're working our way through Act 2 before we go to Moonrise Towers. I think we're working on Halsin's thing. And then next Thursday, at 4:30 p.m. Central Time, will be the finale of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. As I mentioned earlier, it's probably going to be over, like, in no time. So, well, we could start on a new game, or we could do, like, more of, like, a one-off thing, like Balatro. Who knows? So, that's going to be happening next week. And, for the advice this time... make sure you are an appropriate level for what you're about to fight against. The low-key sounds like a fortune cookie. But, at this point, like, this ending segment might as well just be a fortune cookie. Oh no, Scooby redeeming a final hydrate! 2 final hydrates! 3 final hydrates! Oh no. I don't have enough hydration devices to fulfill 3 hydrations, but I can finish the soda. I finished this soda. Are you proud of me, Scooby? Drink up, Boy Scout. It is a, Blackberry Dr. Pepper. Otherwise known as Dr. Cough Syrup. Wow! Why would you say that to me? To be fair, it is my last can. Don't worry, I'll drink some water before I go to bed. I do have a bottle of soju in my mini fridge. I do plan on drinking that at some point. Maybe for New Year's. But any case, thank you guys. And, since the weekend is coming up soon, I hope you guys can treat yourself to something yummy, like a, pudding or a cream puff. And, I hope to see you next time for Baldur's Gate 3. Until I see you again, stay gummy.